Hi everybody, and welcome to the October Grace Art. That's October 2014 for those of you going deep into the archives of the Grace videos. We have just wrapped up our first jam session and had a ton of people. We are now in the closet and going to go through the projects for our artist. Right here is our portfolio. Again, guys, make sure that the posters in here get back here. Your PowerPoint will be uploaded online in the Grace Docent website, or not website, email, Google Drive is what I'm trying to say. Our artist is Wyeth, so you can see everything there as far as the information goes. Our projects this month, we have two of them. Wyeth was known for doing interesting self-portraits that didn't really include, some did, just the actual person, but he liked to do, what are they called, Amy?
Still life.
Still life self-portraits, thank you. Where he would take objects that would describe somebody and what they would do and what their personality was. So our first project, this was not done by a kid. This was actually Mr. Wyeth's work.
Tracy.
And this one was about a man. His name was Carl Crooner.
Yep, his name.
Right? And you can see here that he was probably a simple man, well off, but not a ton of money. He simply has his coffee cup, his plate, his singular flatware, no curtains on the window, and in the back you see the trees that he has cut down. So he was probably a hard worker, somewhat of a country house. Lots to do about him. You know a lot more than this about him by looking at this picture than you would of just a picture of his face. So our first project, which we believe will be better for the younger kids.
No, older. Younger do the parents.
You're right. So it's going to be better, we believe, for the older kids, will be to pick someone and draw a picture about them. So in this parent loves Halloween, so they did a portrait of Halloween. And this one down here, their parent was an artist, and therefore it was all of the art supplies and the pencils and the paintbrushes and the watercolors and all of that. If it was Amy, it would probably be also art supplies, possibly some cloth and different fabrics, as well as the dog and maybe a photo of a family in the background. Something like that.
A Diet Coke.
And a Diet Coke.
There we go.
Yes, bringing in her inner Andy Warhol. So go to the Andy Warhol video. See also Andy Warhol video. At any rate, so the second project we're going to do, which is going to be really fun with the little kids. We all saw the Facebook post of the woman who worked at Home Depot selling the snow shovels, and it was a picture of her on a pole with a bunch of people handing her money. So this is your opportunity to really see what your kids think about what you do. The second project is called All in the Family. When you get to the PowerPoint, you're going to notice that Mr. Wyeth's family was all artists. His son was an artist, his dad was an artist, you know, everybody was singers and played music, and they were just a really artistic family. So what we're going to do instead is think about what your parent did and then draw yourself as doing what their parent does. So in this case, Dad was in the military, so he's got his fatigues on. But notice that it's not the kid's face, it's the daddy's face. And this one, the kid's father was in, or family was in a band, so they are in the Bankrupt band, and that's that one. So this one down here, we can just think that, ooh, hey, hey. There we go. That he was a chemist, probably, who clearly had an issue here.
With no fingers.
With no fingers. He blew off his hands when the chemistry experiment exploded. So this is their opportunity to do a self-portrait, but it's to envision themselves doing what their parents did. So there's that. A couple things for you as far as the orientation to the closet. We now have the schedules up here. So you can now reference when all the classes are all the way through the end or beginning of May when the last projects are. If you get here and the key is not in Mrs. Rice's desk, put your key away as soon as you're done.
Or else
They will hunt you down with this calendar. We will have a list of what the room numbers are both on the armoire and on the front door. And I will also have which grade we are mounting this month. So, what grade we are mounting? It is going to be the 6th graders this month going to be mounting. They will be posted into the lobby later. Don't forget, they get the black piece of paper in this box. There it is. There it is. And then using masking tape not glue sticks, masking tape only. Mount your picture onto the black paper. There are labels again this year. Please use the labels to write their name and the teacher's name.
Yep.
And then when you're done with that project, 6th graders, bring your completed mounted work and place it into this portfolio right here. And then next jam session, we will hang it up in the lobby. And we'll need volunteers to stay for about 10 minutes after the jam session to get it all up.
We love you.
So, project paper. Amy and I just counted 1,000 pieces of paper. So, there really shouldn't be any reason for you to cut any. It's the white construction paper. This will be your canvas for this month's artist. Amy has printed out for your reference, not as a handout, the PowerPoint here for your reference if you need to take it with you. And last but not least, the handout over here. Do not write on this piece of paper. It's in there for a reason. Make a photocopy. In this box, put the date and time. Then make all the photocopies for your class. Remember, we are not all at the same time, so please don't go out and make 60 copies of this. Only the copies that you need for your class. This garbage down here with my horrible handwriting is important because I know it's garbage. It's so bad. Anyways,
self-esteem.
I know. Okay, I'm confident. I put it to be distributed. Anyway, so Wyeth is actually on exhibit at the National Gallery of Art through the end of October. So we're telling people this in case they want to take a field trip downtown. Metro ride. So that's it. Probably not our most creative video, but lots of information conveyed.
We're wrapping up.
We're wrapping up. Yeah, we've got ideas, folks. Just watch out. Jimmy Fallon's coming. He's not.
Peace out.
Have a great month. Call us if you need us. Our numbers are on the board now. P.S. Returning docents. We have a whiteboard.
All right. Peace out. We'll see you later.